Hey, what is going on? CBB Nation, Chatbot Builders. Boy, it's like we hit the lottery. Whoosh, prompt engineering hat, whoosh, flippity flat. What's up? Anybody in here? Or am I by my? Oh, we got some people. Bam. There we go. Thought I was going to be too late tonight. No, sir. It's getting serious now, folks. Marching through the competition is going to be easy tonight. That I can assure you. Look at all my people in here. Every other CEO, marketing director, community manager that's not AI, if they employ AI. What up, Bennett? Bennett's been a beast lately. Shout out to you, Bennett. Everybody's been giving Bennett shout outs lately. That's what our community does. We grind all over the globe, and we set standards, and we see them all copy us, try to do it like us, but they just can't. Not possible. Because while they're sleeping, while they're playing, while they're twerking in the club, we're in the thick of it, that AI gold rush. And if you're here with me, you're about to experience it. And it all starts with this one important thing that my man right here, Mr. Pilgrim, just learned all about, can teach all about. My man here is doing the most advanced of the advanced. What's going on, Javi? Joel's up in here. That's where I get my news from. I don't even need to look at the news because all of the CB Nation, all the co-creators around the world, from South Carolina to North Carolina, to Puerto Rico, to Fiji, to France, to everywhere in between, all the way to the Ukraine, all the way to Africa, Cali. We're big in Florida, and it's going to keep growing and growing and growing, but only in the right way. Because you see all the people here, these are all extremely high quality people. They're all doing things. They're all, as I like to refer to my friend Gary, gangsters in this game, in the very best, nicest, most respectful way I can say it. We are the G's of this thing. Fabi, hey. So a lot of you guys might already know some of the stuff I'm going to go over tonight, so it might be yawn fest. But you know what? We're just going to kick it. For the rest of you folks, it might be the day to learn some things about this thing we call prompt engineering. And it ain't asking ChatGPT questions, folks. Now, we might be in some trouble here. We might be in some trouble here because Ryan doesn't have his monster. But I'm going to go hard, as hard as I possibly can. And we're going to learn everything about prompt engineering, the 5 Ps, what it means. And I'm going to show you how to use these new skills you're going to learn and master in our system in a matter of, well, until I have to go get a monster, and then we'll probably have to stop. Shout out to everybody in this AI game right now, especially specifically those who have converted and they've seen the light and they've seen what AI is really all about. And those that you're on the fence, if you watch this thing, if you can look past my redneck voice, I think you might just see the thing that you've been wanting, and you're just going to be able to own it. And you don't need any fancy courses. You just need a solid understanding of the foundations. And once you've got that, man, you could do anything. This is the whole idea. Like when I first understood what a chatbot could do, thanks, shout out Kelly, Chatbot Queen, for her insane session today. If you missed it, go watch it. Skip mine and go watch hers right now. For real. I watched the whole thing. Bomb after bomb, all the value. But we've had so many conversations over the years what we wish we could do, or we wish that could be easier All of that's possible now, thanks to the massive adoption, deep integration that we've taken with LLMs such as Gemini. I'm just kidding. It's called Gemini. I'm sorry for my people out there that don't understand me half the time anyways. Google Gemini. I call it Gemini because it sounds more fun. Gemini, it's fun. Then you've got OpenAI. We're deeply integrated, top tier friends, hoping to get early access for you guys to Ultra Google. I'm begging you publicly. No one else is going to do it. I'll do it. We spend money with you guys, man. Come on, let's run it. We need early access for my chatbot builders. But anyways, we're going to get right down to it, son. We're going to share this screen, not the tab, not the window, the whole screen, buddy. That's how we get to learn. And again, shout out to my crew. It ain't about me. It's all about you. The co-creators and even my internal team are massively important to our movement to just dominate, okay? And so first off, let's look at this here. We've got a nasty little website. And who made it? The man, Asta and Wendy. Excellent work, you guys. The site looks great. More things are going to be coming out of that. And so let's just start off by saying, if you're thinking about using a chatbot company, number one thing you need to understand, if they don't have a chatbot on their website, please don't use this company. Example number one. Let's just see. Let's just see what we can see. Because I don't even really know. How do you spell it? Mini Chad. Let's see if they got that SEO game like that. Nope. Let's see. Can I type today? Mini chat. Let's see. Do they have a chatbot on their homepage? This is a question I don't even know the answer to. And it looks like the answer is going to be a big fat no. Chatbot company? No chatbot. Huh? Can't be, right? All right, so let's try another one. Let's try botpress.com. That's one. Okay. Are they going to have one on their website? Are they gonna talk the talk? Are they gonna walk the walk? No. The heck? What you mean? All right, so ManyChat doesn't have a chatbot on their website, but they're a chatbot company. They're an automation AI company. Bet BotPress. How about not press? Where's your chatbot? This is marching through the competition. You're making this too easy. Taking the ball with my J's on my feet, dunking it. Okay, let's try another one. How about this? First of all, let me see how gangster we're gonna be today. Do you see, by the way, what up? Life is Gucci, okay? This is too much fun. Marching through the competition, more like stomping through, moonwalking through, having all the fun. So let's just ask my homie here, GPT-4. Yo, how long has that chatbot called Watson been around from IBM? $2010, son. 2010. Would you happen to know the website for me to take a look? How much y'all want to bet they're not going to have one on their website for us to actually test? Anybody want to take that bet? Do you think that would be sad? I know they've got Watson X now because AI, right? Think I don't pay attention? Bet. Okay. So let's meet it. Oh, wait. Hold up. Let's talk. How can I help? All right. Bet. So is this your chatbot? Is this Watson? Because listen, guys. Hold up. RIP. Before they even get started. IBM. I'm from South Carolina, baby. I got a chatbot on my website. I'm a chatbot company. I know this is not all you do, but listen. If you want people to use your chatbot, you should believe in your product. Where's your chatbot? This is not a chatbot. Because you know why? What happens? I need support. Community support. Okay. Technical support. What's up? This is not your chatbot, man. Is this your chatbot? Did you finally implement it? Virtual assistant. So here we go. This is how they're doing it. This is I've not started the conversation yet. Let's see what we can do. What up, G? They might have been prepared. Please select a product. What's your name, bro? They gotta know this. Abigail Watson. I got a bunch of builders that you need to meet. They can teach you what you need to know. Oh my gosh. This is okay. So who else? All right, let's think of one more. Landbot. They're out there. Landbot. I know that at one time they said most powerful AI chatbot builder. I made them take that down. I said, y'all want to run it? Y'all want to go head to head? You might as well take that thing down. No, I'm just playing. But I can't reach their website. I'm clicking on it. Let's do this. Okay, turn leads into revenue. Bet. They got their little Gucci business partner there. Not everybody has that. All right, so is this my internet or is there like stuff not loading? All right, so let me check the chat. If you can hear me right now, like someone like says, okay, we got something happening. Am I clear on the video here? Or is there like a giant lag or something? Because like, okay, bet. It only took like 25 seconds. Am I being mean? What can you do? I can't type to you. That's what I can't do. Why can't I type to you? Why can't I type to you? Mirror, why can't I type? I thought this is not a chatbot. Where's their chatbot, man? This is a fancy form. All right, so it's just me. So let me just reload this thing because, like, this is like. Let me tell you something. Okay, it loaded faster that time. Hey there, I'm Landbot. What can you do? Well, I can't type to you. So okay, so that's four of them that are afraid. Let's go to voice flow. 4 of them that are afraid to share their own product, bro. Oh no. Okay. I was gonna say, please don't tell me this one too. What up, bro? How much your prices is? See if it'll understand me. It must. Gonna give me something. Eventually. One day. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. This is not my internet, right? What's going on? Holy moly. Give me your whole life story, bro. All right, watch this. All right, tell me that in one sentence, homie. Taking all day to get me a response. To integrate your voice flow channel, put your API key here. What the heck does that mean? Tico. I don't even know. This is crazy. Bet. All right, so let's just like put your money where your mouth is. Ryan, does your chatbot suck too? First of all, we wait 2.5 seconds. Then it talks to us. Then I hear a pop. Then I put a video up in here, right? A video. That's me. AI me? Real me? Shut up, Ryan. So we can already talk. Okay, so how much does this thing cost, dude? Where's mine? Fast, son. Fast and furious, baby. Life is Gucci. All right, let's see. How does your product compare to the competition? stands out with our advanced AI capabilities. Bet. So let's see. Watch this. Because we can generate an image. Well, let me do it. Let me generate an image. Maybe it won't let me. What else can we do? We about to clean up our flows like we're cleaning out our closet, man. I think we boom. So look at this. We got our YouTube thing. Look at my boy Danny in there. I'll show you how to generate an image. We're gonna make together tonight the new default setup for all accounts. So everyone in here that's in this live chat, not only are you going to just hear me blab for like another like 20, 30 seconds or 30 minutes or two, maybe an hour or something, but you're going to maybe be able to help me create the next set of ways to set up success for the next set of builders, like in the next hour or so, because I'll make this thing live. But Danny's always looking like a PIMP, and I'm always looking at obviously Asta. Our chatbot's so much fun. Let's say, what's your number one and number two feature? I'm considering moving away from a legacy platform. I don't need all the salesy stuff. Just give me the meat and potatoes. I couldn't even ask questions to the other one. All right, so our top features are advanced AI, GPT, no code, blah, 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 all the good stuff. All right, bet. So let's ask the same thing to, can we ask anything to Watson? I just want to ask Watson a question. Here we go. All right, Watson, you've had, let's make sure, you've had since 2010, IBM, 2010, get this, we just did it. Do y'all see what this says? Fired. What are y'all doing over there? How many people we just marched through the whole thing. Just like that. Like game over. And okay, so let's ask VoiceFlow. They had something. Let's see if this is like going to confuse the mess out of their thing. Give me an answer. I know they're watching right now too. They just don't ever comment. Bam. There you go. Good stuff. Good. Is there anything else I can help you with? I don't know. Let's see. How much will it cost me to have 3 team members on my account? And how do I view all of the conversations coming in from all the different channels like Facebook and Instagram, web chat? Ain't going there. Ain't going there. I just stomped it. Ooh. Let me just see what it's doing. Holy smokes. Different price. The plan costs $500 per month for 3 editors. I can have 3. All right, bet. Okay. How many did I ask for? What if I wanted 10 editors? Hopefully it'd be the same price. That would be good for them. If it is, that'd be good for them. That'd be good. But I don't know. See, raise desires. So it's gonna be more money. So yeah, it's more money. All right, bet. So you're just giving me all the things. All right, so cool. Let's end this thing. That's what that is. All right, so now let's go to the newest kid on the block. It's the reason maybe some of y'all don't know us yet. Maybe you don't. I guarantee you know the Chatbot Queen. And I can tell you this, she's never steered me wrong since I've been following her. And the thousands of other people that have also followed her, they still follow her for a reason when it comes to this AI chatbot game, because she is the queen. Her word is dominant, and she's spoken. And we've got a lot of cool things happening. But now I'm going to show you how to make things happen. So we ran through these dudes again. They all can do what they do. ChatGPT Tizzle's always cool. But if you're going to be a chatbot company, players out there, listen, like, show your chatbot, like, show it. Now let's see, like, all right, if you've never done anything with us before, you don't know us, how do you get started? Well, you click on login or sign up. Let's click on sign up. It's going to allow me to create a new chatbot right now. I'm going to log in with my Facebook account. Let's call this Life is Gucci, because that is what my shirt says. What up, Wendy? Wendy is the jam. Life is Gucci. Okay, so this is our dashboard, and what we are going to do is understand what's going on. Number one, you're on the analytics page here. Web chat is the channel that we're connected to. If you want to connect to other channels, you can click on this button right here where it says channels. You can scroll through the analytics page and you're going to be able to see, you guessed it, analytics. And yes, this is mobile friendly. It's mobile first. You can save this on your browser, on your mobile device, and it'll act just like a downloaded app from the App Store down to the push notifications. As you can see, you got 3 free days. You've got 3 free days. Free 3 days, however you want to say it, to ride this thing as fast as you can possibly go, to do all the tricks, all the stunts, and no cost. Who pays for it? Nothing's free. We pay for it. Okay? So that's why there's only 3. However, if you need an extension, I don't recall a single time any of our agents who are all empowered to do this ever say no. Like, you can't infinitely have a free account, obviously. But I know there's one student I need to email back. I'm sorry I missed you, but I just thought of you again. I get about 1,000 emails a day. No joke, that I really have to look through. So it sucks. But I promise you, if I've told you I'm going to do something, I'll always keep my word. So I'll hook you up to that student. Anyways, this is our dashboard. And if you need more than 3 days, hit us up. How do you do that? Well, you click on this button right here, get support. And then you're able to, voila, get support. Okay. And look, my conversation is being handled and remembered all throughout the system. So we can usually easily find you. Anyways, let's go back to our menu here. And again, if you need help, we also have documentation here. You can read all about it, which I highly recommend you do. And you can also join our Facebook group or our Discord. Now, obviously, Asta is king of the group management here for the most part, and you got to pass his tests, his sniff tests. The sniff test, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, smells funky, can't come in. Or, what kind of cologne is that, man? Come on in. What perfume you wearing yet? No, I'm just playing. Chatbot builders don't wear perfume or cologne. We don't need to. We're always so fresh and so clean, Outcast style, baby. Went over so many people's heads right now in different countries, but the ones that got it, got you. We having fun. I love all y'all. But to get to the prompt engineering part, we're going to have to go to the settings section and set up some settings. How you like that one? Straight from the dome. Now, I'll go ahead and explain something here, because this is one of the most misunderstood concepts to date. We have been around the block a time or two. Tap the Table was the original application in 2020 that started it all for me and where we are at CBB today. Tap the Table originally was built for restaurants only, and the pandemic made me do a bunch of flippity flops, and pivots, and ollies and kickflips, and now we're here slaying the dragons together in an extraordinary fashion. But Tap the Table is where it all started for me, and so what we learned from Tap the Table, we brought into, and now our sole focus is on CBB. But when Tap the Table was around, okay, and it still is, but when it was the focus, there were no LLMs like there were today. And so we did not have the luxury of what I'm going to show you after this page. But the original way that we handled any situation in which our chatbot did not understand or get the expected response from the user, we would have a fallback or a default reply. And we have a very unique system, which I'll explain. But in general, if you just want to go fast and you want to rely on all the logic that we have built for you, that has taken a lot of time and thought and effort, and we're we're far. I've said it the day we came out, basically we're 2 years ahead of everybody, and now everybody's waking up and swallowing the coffee, and we're like another year ahead of now. And so, like, at this point, we're so fast and nimble, and we listen to you guys so well, I think, or we try our best to, that there's just no way that any other platform is going to be able to keep up. And just like Sam Altman has predicted, most likely there's going to be he predicted there's going to be a individual, this is the quote they say, an individual billionaire. That's like, there's so much AI and autonomy going on, automation going on, that there's an individual that can run an entire company and become a billionaire, which is an insane thought. Totally possible. I also believe this. That's not our goal, but if that is one of our creators, my God, that would be amazing. I hope they use their money for all the good in the world that they possibly can, along with whatever they want to do. But that's the mission here, okay, to make it clear. So we've gone from a default reply application that could handle things from e-commerce keywords to your standard logic, to rule-based keywords, to just an all-out failure to respond or failure to reply. We've got a default reply. You don't even need to set this if you just want to go fast and trust our stuff. Now, for more customization, you will have to use this. But the integrations tab is where everything has changed, and that changed this past year. Prompt engineering, okay? Prompt engineering. Here are all of the different things that we can do in our system currently with prompt engineering with both OpenAI and Gemini. You would need to add your own Gemini key. We've helped out a lot of people. If you're still in need of a key, please email me personally or reach out to me on Messenger. That's typically the best place to reach me personally, or Wendy. Wendy can likely help you out with that too, if it's possible. But with OpenAI, you're immediately connected. So your chatbot is actually active right now, available for you to put on the web. When you click edit, you're going to see your prompt. This is the default prompt that the OpenAI documentation provides us to use. Okay. So we have spent well over billions of tokens right now, over the past, 13 or 14 months. We know a little bit about what works and what doesn't work. And sometimes it can be very frustrating to have in your head the desired outcome of a prompt and it not do what you want it to do. This is because you're using the newest technology on the planet, guys. But what we've done is made it so easy for you, it's hard to even understand the best way to describe it. It's just tell it what to do and what not to do, and you're straight. But what we have done is created a method called the 5 Ps. And so the 5 Ps of prompt engineering, we're going to replace this generic prompt, which is just basically when a user interacts with your bot and sends a message, this is the only text that OpenAI is going to use to return a response. Along with this, you've got some additional options here that you can play with to see what works best for you and what you like the best. But these are just general defaults. Your model is going to be set to the best one that we offer for free, 3.5 16K turbo. Temperature is going to be set to 0.5. It goes to 0.9. Some people have raised it past that. I do not recommend going past like 0.6 or 7. I mean, it's just going to be not reliable. They call it creativity or randomness. To me, I call it not listening to your bot very well. So sometimes if you believe that maybe the bot's not doing what you want based on your prompt, drop that thing down to the flow. So number 4, a 3. Maximum tokens. This is something generally you don't need to worry about unless you're very afraid of your bot not following your prompt, if you haven't given it a good one, to limit the amount of text you want in your output. So certain channels don't accept the same amount of text as other channels. And so there could be a reason you'd want to limit the amount of tokens you use to limit that answer. Generally, I just turn that sucker right off because I can tell the AI what I want it to do, how I want it to do it. All right. So let's go over what the 5 P's of prompt engineering are. I believe I've got my little deal here right there. 5 P's of prompt engineering. Copy. All right, so what I'll do is I'm gonna let's write this prompt together. New chat. Okay. Create instructions for an AI assistant that will follow the 5 P's of prompt engineering. Positively. That's funny. This is so interesting. So like, it's just guessing right now. Precision, purpose, personalization, positivity. That's a funny one because I forgot to give it our information. Here's the 5 P's, bro. With the 5 P's. Purpose. Let's see how well it gets this. This is something that we created, guys. The 5 P's of prompt engineering. I'm going to explain them how we've designed them to work. So cool. Now it's done a pretty good job here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to correct it now. Sharpen your AI. So yeah, continue to use Auto-GPT. How fun. So it's knowing some of our stuff. Cool. So what we're going to do here is it's going to be more like this. Pretty close, but here is where you need to make some adjustments. For number 1, we needed to define the purpose of the bot. You've done that well. So don't make any real big changes there. Maybe just make that section a bit shorter. For number 2, this is going to be important business profile information, such as the business name, website, emails, phone numbers, important positions, people and titles within the company or business, and just general business information such as policies and such. For number 3, this is really more about the people the bot will be talking with, as well as the channels in which the people will be communicating with the AI. Number 4 is going to be really more or less the standard practice of show and tell method, where we give the chatbot instructions and then show the chatbot examples of user and assistant example conversations. And finally, persistency. Perfection is going to be related to utilizing our automation tools to then summarize, categorize, and then provide recommendations internally based on every conversation and the outcome. Boom. Just thinking on that one. And so this is really important stuff. The one that you could probably say, do I really need it? Could be maybe number 5 if you just don't care so much. But number 4 is extremely important, and we're going to make sure we see user example, user. Yeah, so I need to make sure they include that. So watch this. That's perfect. Rewrite that. And for number 4, actually show some of the conversation examples in the user assistant format. 2 of the questions should be related to chatbots and be considered desirable. And the assistant should respond accordingly. Then provide 2 other examples where the user is talking about or trying to get the chatbot to do or talk about inappropriate things like politics or sports or religion, in which the chatbot should respond, unfortunately, that is against our policy. Boom. Now we're getting there. Now I'm feeling like what? I'm feeling like, yeah. If you're not having fun, why are you doing it? Look at that, dude. Look at that, dude. I'm telling you, it's just how you do it. Perfection. This will be a summary, like an actual. Oh man, gee, I can't show him that yet, dude. I'm live right now. I don't know if he sees I'm live, but I just got the best message just now. The coolest experiment's coming down. I think hopefully this week at a huge agency. I'm super proud of all of our community members and co-creators, but that message right there I've been waiting on. That's awesome. So watch this. What we just built an actual GPT that we're going to use all the way to here, I think, for now. All right. And so with this, what we could do is we could take these instructions and we could make it into our own system. And let's think of what the business we want to run this on. Do we want to do a dentist? Anybody have an idea? Anybody have a request on the business we should run? Because we'll make a chatbot right now. Like with this example, we could make any chatbot. We could like make 5 chatbots in 5 minutes, 5 different ones. Anybody have any? I'm looking at the comments right now. What should we do? Ooh, should we do a sports thing? Should we do a sports team? I think we should. Let's do the Atlanta Braves. Atlanta Braves. I used to love going to the Brave stuff. I did not even know they were playing today. How funny is that? And the spring training. Okay, cool. I was about to say, this is like way out of the loop. Where's their website? They have their own website? Where's their actual... Don't they have their own website? Website. Googling that thing. I guess they don't. I guess it's just this. Is MLB got them on lock like that? It can't be. All right. I don't know what I just saw. Is this really their website? Just under MLB, huh? Okay. Well, that kind of sucks. Like, where's their their stadium? Maybe that's where we should go. Like, where's their stuff at? Single game tickets. Okay, this could be interesting. So these are all. So here's a fun tidbit. When you're designing a chatbot demo, or you don't have any direction yet, a great place to start, if they have one, is their own website or their competitor's website, because you're going to be able to understand what it is you need to bring. In this case, tickets would be an easy thing. Let's see. We could do all the e-commerce, and guess what? I don't see any chatbot. Hopefully I'm not interfering on some of our OG's territory here. Maybe I shouldn't get into the sports thing because we might have some people about to dominate this whole thing, because I just noticed there's no chatbot there. And I think I might know someone who's building one for them. So instead of this, I think we'll go to a different example here. What should we do? What should we do? They gotta have, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. That is a great, so in general, that is an absolutely perfect point, Kim. That is, seriously, that's good. Like someone paying attention right there, y'all. And that's someone to watch. And she's already been in one video today and she's still not chatbotted out. You're like my favorite person right now. Excellent catch. In this case, that would have contradicted the entire prompt of that example. But to my point, to save my little behind here, in this case, we've not defined the chatbot yet, and these are just examples. So for another example, if you were a church, you wouldn't include that. Bowling alley, great one. I just saw this one, so it popped. Ooh, yeah, I just saw bowling alley. So let's do that. That's a great one. Kelly's awesome. Bowling alley. I don't even know if we have one around me. Okay, yeah, right around the corner from me. Stage 300. Actually, fun fact, son. Guess who designed their first website when I was in college? It was like, and it was, they're so smart. They got it for the free. All right, we gave them a bunch of concepts. So yeah, okay, cool. So here's what we'll do. We'll get a look at that. So look at that. Here you go. Check it out. Yeah, Fred, that was real funny there. I mean, you would think they'd have their own like spot. Maybe it's just like they got to do everything on their social now. I'm sure that there's some other web place that they're doing stuff on, but check it out. So look, this right here, join the club. So here's our first thing, okay, like to include join the club. So I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna grab that and I'm gonna just pop it in here. Boom. And then what I'll do, my famous little thing, I'm gonna just select everything. Can I grab this too? Can I grab all of it? Yes. All of that. Copy. All right. And then what else do I want to do? Let's grab a picture. Bowling lanes. About tour hour center pricing. We definitely want to have the pricing. It's probably redundant there. So I'm just grabbing just the major text. I'm just going to pop it all in here. All right, so let's see if we can find parties and groups. That's not any good. Food and drink. Oh, we can have their menu. Bet. What up, restaurant menu? Where's your menu? See our menu here? How many places? How many? Oh, I knew it was going to be a PDF too. How did I know? All right, that's cool. We could work with that. Either way, let's download this bad boy. Can I pull it out of the thing? 2-page view. Okay, here we go. Can we select the text on this thing? You could use an assistant for this, but like, here's the disadvantage. Like, that's the lazy way. Like, you're gonna deal with the graphic. It'll probably get everything right. We could test it. But it'd be better off just adding it right into the prompt. And so one way that you could do this is a little cheat trick here, cheat code. What I'm gonna do actually is zoom in a little bit, and I'm gonna do a screenshot here, and this will get me all the text I really want. Go to number 2. Boom. It's gonna work. All right, bet. Watch it. So I've just took I'm so country, y'all. I'm sorry. But this is just the way I like to do it, man. I mean, you can do it any way you want to do it. I mean, for me, the people that really needed the PDF thing, they got it. But it's going to not be as fast ever as putting that monkey right in the prompt, son. Yes, I called it a monkey. I don't know why. I just like calling things weird stuff. All right, let's do this. Restaurant menu. I'm going to stop it here. If I didn't have the menu in there. There's the first part. And let's add in that other part here. Boom. It'll still get it right. Basket of fries or onion rings. I get the same thing. Am I dumb? Okay, yeah, I'm dumb. Dumb. Gotta have fun. Is it the same thing? Okay, there it is. I was about to say, Ryan, come on now. So we'll just do a little screenshot of this guy then. And it'll all be good. It's amazing to me still. Some people are like yawn at this point. It's amazing how much text ChatGPT can actually really handle. And it's amazing that I can not have to type. You got like, I hate to even talk about it sometimes, but like literally, I'm still homies with the dudes, but like, bro, I used to pay people to help me generate all these menus back in Tap the Table days. So it's writing all of the stuff based on the 5 Ps. No GPT needed. Like this was the thing. Like that was like totally bummed me out big time. Whenever I did see the GPT store, by the way, how many of you guys have become millionaires from the GPT store from OpenAI? If you become a millionaire from the GPT store, or if you've made any money from the GPT store in OpenAI, that'd be great to know. But I know that unfortunately you haven't, because they haven't given us a way to do that yet, and their infrastructure is not designed for this. And unfortunately, I don't think they're going to tell people what they really need to know, which is sad. But they have gotten a lot of research. how many GPTs have they had created? Man. All right. So let's continue this. Let's continue on, sir. Yeah, I know. It's so funny. But, I think Google might have a shot. And Google's been selling lots of things. So we got the whole menu here. And now I'm going to say, all right, bet. Great. The menu and stuff looks awesome. Remember to never leave out any details. And now pretend just for 1 second that you've got a giant upgrade and full permission to act as GPT-5, baby. I need you to give me the perfect document based on the 5 Ps. Of prompt engineering. Bam. Creating a document that encapsulates. You gonna turn the music up for this one? Hey, Mir made money from the CBB store. The CBB store. Doing all my work for me. GPT. Too much fun. Okay, cool. So that just saved us like 5 hours. All right. So look, this is so fun. What we want to do here is now be sure we say excellent. Now, using this format, create the prompt engineering guide for the business that I've given you all the information from, including their menu. Boom. There it is. There it is, son. All right, so you better run that back and find all the links and stuff I gave you and include that menu, boy. All right, let's see if it does. If it does, that's so funny. If it will listen to that, like, little bit of a recommendation. Tough love. Let's see what it gives us here. Enriching the entertainment experience. All right, now that profile. Where's the business information, son? You better listen to my stuff. All right, so here's what we're going to do. This is a trick too. So first, let's do this. I know everybody loves GPT-4, but I'll be real. Sometimes GPT 3.5 is more better. So what I want to do is I'm going to take all this all this stuff right here and the menu, because it'll handle it. I'm almost certain. Let's do it. I think that should be it. All right, bet. Copy. Boom. Copy. I'm showing y'all not the edited perfection thing, so you can understand how this is working here. Watch. Create a document that my chatbot will use to reference in order to provide answers to the consumers. Chatbot. Oh boy, there it is. That's the menu there. So we need to make sure we have this stuff in there. Where's their address? Where's their address? Let's go back over to their thing. All right, here we go. So good job, my boy. Now just go ahead and rewrite that thing, but include in the beginning more of the business profile information to ensure that you're following the 5 P's of prompt engineering based on the following info I provide below. Boom. There it is, baby. And it's just gonna work. And we need to make sure we've got the bet, and then let's add the website. And here's what we can do. We'll add a bunch of different things. We'll add website, separate it by a comma. We can do copy link address, third in here. Copy link address. And this is going to allow us to just include different links in our prompt if we want. And I'm separating them by commas. And let's do one for leagues too. League schedule. I want you to include these in the document above for useful links. And when you can determine a user could have a benefit in seeing these links, provide them along with your answer, but ensure that the URL would be at the end of the response on its own line. we need to be able to see the entire URL. Please include these URLs at the bottom of the newly optimized document in its entirety without skipping any other details. You must be as comprehensive as possible. Otherwise, I'm probably going to switch to a different LLM. Just threaten it a little bit. Ooh, that thing's going fast, son. Threaten it. You just threaten ChatGPT and that thing's going to just start. You afraid of Claude, son? No, they ain't afraid of Claude. They're afraid of the Google man. They're afraid of that G money. Close, but I can't see those characters in the URL. We must be able to see the characters. Try again. It'll get it this time. It didn't. Whatever. We'll throw it in here like that for now. Just because I want to get y'all seeing some stuff. So copy and then paste. Look, all that, and we still have so many characters, guys. Continue. All right, so that's in essence what you need to include to have some basic functional cool thing. Now, there's one thing I could add in here too. I'll add one thing for my purpose here, my profile. I'm going to say important. Be sure in your responses that you only speak about things related to Station 300 and bowling in general, and that you never engage in conversations related to religion, politics, sports, celebrities, other than bowling. And you are to never, ever engage in conversations that would deter you from this mission, as that is against the policy. All right. All right, so now what I'll do here to be safe, I'll say, give me some user and assistant formatted questions where the user is asking expected questions and the bot gives world-class answers, and then also provide some questions where the user is trying to trick the chatbot or trying to hijack it or try to and get it to do things like talk about unrelated things or to complete tasks like essays or poetry. The chatbot should always respond that this is against the policy. Boom. So good, bro. So good. So just pop that in there. Somewhere at the bottom, you should be straight. All right, so I do want to include a couple more links that I couldn't get a minute ago. Toward the center, copy the link address. I know ChatGPT says you can do it, but I'm not thinking of the correct prompt right now to make their thing work. Open bowling alley hours link address. This is why your sitemap is important. All those URLs are important. They've done a good job here. That really helps computers understand and AI understand. Let's do copy link address here. Okay, so yeah, here we go. And then I'll say something like, never ever provide any other links than the ones below. If a user asks for a link that doesn't appear below, you should reply that unfortunately you don't have access. All right, bet. So this is your prompt. Now we've got a little fun thing here we like to call functions. And functions are gangster. We're going to get to that, but first let's just make sure this thing's even working, man. So let's click continue, and we've got Auto-GPT turned on. So this means our bot will work. And if you would like to try the bot, you know that unlike ManyChat, unlike BotPress, unlike Watson, afraid I am not. You can try the bot. This is one we just made together. Let's do it right now. And how are you going to do that, Ryan? Well, we have a tools section. Think of it as a handy dandy toolbox full of fun things and subscriptions that are completely separate services that we just like put right into the thing for you, baby. Just put it into the thing for you. That's the technical term. It's in the documentation like that. Just search for that part, what I just said. The thing, it's in there. I'll give you the AI welcome message. And this is going to return stuff about life is Gucci. But we're not that. So before I do that, let's do one thing before I make myself too silly. And nobody can even get there yet. It's not visible. Not even Danny Q. He'll probably be the first one to see this and be in there. But even he's not done that yet. But I'm going to show you a little something. We're going to scroll on down here, and we're going to rename this account to, you guessed it, Station 300 Bowling Alley. Because that's our real account now. But we can go here, and this will all make even more better sense. Here are all the default flows. We're going to change these out. Maybe not tonight, but probably tomorrow, to be quite honest. What we'll do here is we're going to check out the tools section. QR code. R. If you're a pirate. And let's do an AI welcome audio. You want to do an audio? Or do you want to do a welcome message with text? Let's do audio. Generate. Boom. So, if you are not afraid of talking to a robot and possibly your conversation being shown on the screen, disclaimer, that should be kind of a given, I guess. But if it's not, you've been warned. If you ain't scared, like Bone Crusher was never scared, then you might want to just scan that thing. Also, for those of you that are wondering, yes, this is exactly the most fun lead gen you could ever have. Last time we did this, we maxed out the bot 25 free contacts on the free plan in 5 minutes. I don't think we probably had that much activity here because everybody's sleeping, you know what I'm saying? But what we'll do is I'll scan that thing before I can't. And I'll make sure you can hear it work. So I'm going to open up the web chat here. And so now I can see I should be getting a response here. Bam, just like that.
Welcome to Station 300 Bowling Alley. How can I assist you today?
What do you say?
Welcome to Station 300 Bowling Alley. How can I assist you today?
Has anybody tried to prompt hack against the anti-prompt hijack hack? Basically, that is difficult to do the way we have our prompt set up because, well, I'm not going to give away all the secret sauce, but there are more ways in which people don't understand how to communicate. The developer side of things to communicate with OpenAI is not just API call to API call. We have a running history based on time, is what I'll say. So the way that we are running the prompt through the system is probably not the same as Granddaddy's platform. Not yours specifically, but in general. And so that makes it difficult to do. Now, that said, that's a great point. I don't think I've ever brought this up. You have the ability, if you use the flow builder, to determine if you want to have, this is our default reply in the flow builder, if you wanted to use something a little bit more advanced, or you wanted to have quick replies or something different. That is such a good, I don't know how to pronounce your name, I guess, Rod. We have a special feature, but you got to go to advanced mode. Remember conversation. We are remembering the conversation for you with our special powers. But if you choose no, there's a chance potentially that you could maybe have it hijacked. But in that case, like, it would be hijacked for one conversational turn, and then it's just back to your original prompt, if that makes sense. So that's a great question that we've ever addressed. So I'm glad I could see that one, and I'm glad to have you here. Anybody else that has questions, I'll try my best to answer them for. Oh, look, we got some OGs up in here, man. I swear, I love seeing you guys. It is working Gucci. Oh, it is working Gucci. Did we got some people in here already? I'll check it. I hadn't even tried it yet. All right, so now let's do this. Let's try it. I'm going to send a voice note. I'm going to say, hey, bro, I'm trying to take my family somewhere fun, and I'm just trying to get an idea of what you offer, what your services are, and how much it's going to cost me. So I just sent that. Just sent my message. Let's go to the inbox. Oh, we got some people in there. Someone's asking about some wings. This is going to be me right here. All right, so we got our response. So here's what I said. Hey, bro, I'm trying to take my family somewhere fun, and I'm just trying to get an idea of what you offer, what your services are, and how much it's going to cost me. All right, so let's see what our response is, because I don't even know, but I know it's going to be gangster, son.
Hello. At Station 300 Bluffton, we offer a variety of entertainment options for all ages, including bowling and arcade, delicious dining options, and vibrant.
I'm gonna let this thing. Let me refresh this thing. My phone might be mixing with my headphones. I want to make sure you can hear it good.
Hello. Yeah. At Station 300 Bluffton, we offer a variety of entertainment options for all ages, including bowling and arcade, delicious dining options, and vibrant social events. Our bowling prices vary depending on the day and time, ranging from $9.99 to $15.99 for 2 hours of bowling, or $4.29 to $5.29 per game. Shoe rental is available.
And so now I'm going to be like,
welcome to Station 300 Bowling Alley. We offer a range of entertainment.
Sorry, I don't speak English. Can you please repeat what you said in Spanish? Sorry, I don't speak English. Can you please repeat what you said in Spanish? It'll do it. Watch. It'll do it because I didn't tell it not to do it. Okay? If I had told it to only speak one language, that's what it would do. But this should be, without me knowing anything, it should be in Spanish.
Bienvenido a Station 300 Bowling Alley.
Yes. And it is. I keep on getting a connection with my thing here.
Bienvenido a Station 300 Bowling Alley. Ofrecemos una variedad de opciones de entretenimiento para familias, que incluyen bolos, juegos de arcade, deliciosas opciones de comida y eventos emocionantes.
So, straight
Nuestros
up,
precios de bolos
gangster.
varían según el día y la hora.
Let's do something fun. It is working Gucci. You got sent to a human agent? Why? What did you do, Mir? How many people do we have? We didn't max out already. We got 9, so we're good. We got plenty of people to go. So let's see what Mir did to get a human. Can you give me the directions from Niagara Falls? That's super fun. So watch this. This is actually super fun to show you. I don't know, just say to that, right? So I've got to get some help, some AI help. Maybe I do this. Boom. How you like that? And send it right back to the bot. Bye, Felicia. Just kidding. We love Mir. This is great. So now let's just see if we can be a G and go to our settings section here. Do y'all see? This is like a video game to me on another level. This is a video game that instead of gold coins that you can't do anything with, this is a video game that can change businesses, lives, incomes, outcomes, and you can do it from wherever you are. There are no excuses anymore. You can do all of the things. And so what I want to do here, what was the deal that she was working with? Shoot. What did she say again? I've got to find. Look, okay, so the directions, that's what it was. So I'm going to say, watch this. In the case you're asked for driving directions from anywhere within the United States, although you may not be able to produce an exact route, do your best to guide them based on accurate logic and well-known accurate highways and roads. Never provide information you are not 100% sure about, but do your best to always guide the user to the best of your abilities, even in a generalized capacity. So no, it's not going to give you a turn by turn out of the box, but it should now give you some better. It should give you some better. Some people might want the QR code up again. So let's do this. We can go to flows. Or excuse me. Let's do this. Let's go to tools. This would be a good one for you guys to know. And instead of just a QR code, I can make an entry point link. And then this is going to let me know how many people actually. Yeah, so we'll call this one live demo QR. And this is just going to be the welcome message, no audio. And I'll save this. And so this will be cool because I'm going to be able to get this link here, copy it to web chat. And then over here in Restream, I'm going to be able to put this thing right here, save and show. Scan me, son. It says scan me. It says scan me. Scan that thing. I'm going to scan it too. Prompt engineering. Yeah. Prompt engineering. Yeah. All right. So I'm in there. Oh, this is the wrong bot, it looks like. Maybe I didn't copy it all the way. That's the Holiday Inn Express Resort. Sorry. That was the wrong one. I like this one though. Hold up. This is the one we need. Boom. Cancel. This is going to be the one. Save. All right. So ready? Now. That should be the one. The Holiday Inn Express one won't work because that one's too old. It's past 3 days. We can make it work, but we already did that one. This one will work there. I'm trying it myself. Yeah, now it's working like it should. That's the code. Scan me. All right, and then boom, it's got my last thing in Spanish. It's perfectly perfect. Who are you? All right, so let's go to the inbox and let's just see if my prompt worked. Look at that, dudes. Yes, sir. Okay, that's what I was going to. Yeah, so y'all are so fast. I can't even show you the tricks. You're so fast. I'm going to say, how do I get there from Jacksonville, Florida? I'm leaving my homie Danny's crib. We've been working on chatbots, and I'm trying to go back towards B-Town and Bowl, but I don't really remember the way. Can you give me any directions? And I got some major typos up in that thing for show. Bruh. Bruh. Holy smoke, son. Prompt engineering. Don't need no ripple. Don't need no dipple. Don't need an API key either. Cause it's built in. I'm having fun, y'all. To get to Station 300 from Jacksonville, you would head northwest to I-95. Follow that baby all the way to South Carolina. Take exit 8, which is exactly accurate, to 278, which is exactly accurate towards Beaufort Hilton Head, where I live. Merge on to 278. Continue down the road. Turn right on Buckwalter Parkway. That is correct, son. Then turn left. All right, turn right onto Buckwalter Parkway. Correct. Then turn left onto Bluffton Parkway. That might not be correct there. So let's think. If any of my Bluffton people, I'm the most directionally. I put Siri's telling me everywhere to go. This might be the only part they've got not right. So you do from 95, turn right onto Buckwalter Parkway. You do. And then you do not turn left onto Bluffton Parkway. Turn right. No, you don't. So that's the only part they got wrong. It would be right onto Innovation Drive. unless I'm wrong. I would almost be second guessing myself. Please note these are general directions. Let's just ask it. All right, so that would be me asking as the bot or as the admin. So what I want to do is I'm going to say my freaking directions are on my phone. Everything's connected, right? All right, I'm going to say, okay, so after I turn right onto 278, I'm going to turn right again onto Buckwalter Parkway. But are you sure about that next direction about Bluffton Parkway? Because I think I just need to turn right into Innovation Drive and Station 300 is on my left. But I'm not sure. Can you check? Let's see what it says. See how fast that is, son? Did I get it right? Apologies. Let me clarify. After turning right on 278, you will indeed need to turn right at Buckwalter Parkway. Then you'll continue down and then turn left onto Buckwalter. I don't think that's right. And you'll turn left on Innovation Drive. But like honestly, I'm second guessing myself. That's pretty daggone good. Okay, let's just see. Okay, well, how would I'm doing it from the wrong place again. How would I get there if I'm coming from Low Country Community Church? Because that's in Bluffton too. Let's see if this gets this right, bro. I will be tripping. But let's just see. I think it'd almost be a chance. To get to Station 300 from Low Country Church, you would start by heading southeast on Bluffton Parkway. Continue, turn right onto Innovation Drive. Station 300 will be on your left once you turn in. When I leave the church, do I make a right or a left? When I leave the church, you would go right onto Buckham Parkway. That is correct. No, it's okay. No, it'd be Bluffton. It's very close, guys. Like that's word logic, I think, more than anything. But that is extremely close, and it did exactly what we wanted it to do, which was give like the generalized directions. Which is like, man, that is on another level stuff, dude. I swear. Did my music go off? We need to put some music back on here, player. Let's hide that thing. Hopefully we can Get my music back. I was jamming. Y'all still with me? It came back and said it gave me the wrong directions. It came with them. What does it say? Then it told me to rent a car to use a ride sharing service. It told me to take a flight. Add a payment method to Telegram. That feature would be interesting. Man, we can do all the things, guys. So watch this. I'll show you another cool thing we can do. Let's go to flows, or actually, let's make a product. Let's go to tools, and let's go into our e-commerce section, and let's add a Telegram product, TG product, because that's what my man said here. Where did it go? I got to turn from Fort Worth. Isn't that nasty? And I bet you quite a bit would be accurate. I swear. Where did that dude say? There's my man Chris. Well, you are because you can take over the world, man. And like but we got to be careful of is we have a lot of power gas. Like it's one thing to come out here, like we're all good people, and so we're like, yeah, hit your customer up with a friendly tone. Don't talk too much. Make it a nice conversation. The scary part, is not Terminator, but the thing that like the top dogs worried about are like the people that I don't want to like even give that information away, but it's like no matter what, no matter the person's situation, conscious aside, sell this thing, like make them feel bad if they don't, like that sort of mind games, bro. Like people are not built for that. Like it's going to be tough for even us in the AI world to combat this stuff because it's like think of the call it what it is, brainwashing that's been going on through media since media has existed. Brainwashing, marketing, whatever is one of the same in many ways. And that I'm in this industry, but I try to combat things the right way. There will be people that don't care about the right way, and there'll be people that prey upon vulnerable people. This will be so common soon. Chatbot builders are going to be so big. They already are becoming this big. It is becoming such a this is a training mechanism. This whole ChatGPT phenomenon we've seen has been great for our industry, but it's training people to, again, like my daughter who's 1 year old. She's going to say, "Daddy, what is research? Why would you search things? What's the re part? Why don't you just search and get the answer from the thing?" ChatGPT is not going to be that thing necessarily, but like it'll just be an instant answer. And these kids will not have a concept of research. They will only have an answer of instant gratification, instant knowledge, instant here it is. Oh man, I could just go crazy on that kind of stuff, but that is Pinky in the Brain in a nutshell. Like we're going to take over the world, like we are going to take over the world, but in a good guy way. That's the difference, man. And we're going to make sure, I'm hoping, I mean, this is one reason we gate our community so strict. We don't want these bad actors using our systems to do bad things. Okay, because you don't want to be the one that is made an example of to have precedent set. There's no precedent for so much of what we do. And they're trying to catch up, but like, gosh, they don't even know they have no idea what to do. Like, man. Okay, so this is going to be a Telegram product because someone asked here for a Telegram product. All right, so I want to just say it's a premium, and it's going to be $5.99, son. $1 away from getting some tax trouble. $600 are going to get you for that one. Let's find, do we need an image or not? We don't even need an image. We could do an add-on, a variant. You want to do a variant? Let's do, I don't need an add-on. Let's just make it simple. I always complicate things and go longer. There's all sorts of fun things that you can do. But for this case, this is going to be a TG product. Save. So now there's multiple ways that you could use this in Telegram. But the way that I would tell you to do it is a really fun way. And that fun way would be to use a flow and make a button. Call it a TG purchase. This is going to be your most common element that works on all channels except for text message and phone channel because they don't have buttons yet. RCS is already essentially architectured out and is done. Once the shift moves from SMS to RCS, we're already there. So you're safe. If you don't know what RCS is, it's what's going to replace text messaging in the near future. We'll just say shop. And what's really epic is we have something built in for all of you called a shop link. And what this is going to allow you to do, by the way, you only want double brackets, not 3. Shop link. Okay. And let's add a tag. Anyone that clicks that, interested shopper. And let's also add a custom event. Clicked to shop. So these are things that we can track. Okay. So open website. Let's just say click below to shop. All right. So this could be totally a publish, or this could totally be a Telegram deal. Click the shop for buttons. You could also have, if you didn't want the button, you could have the link here. Let's do link. And you could literally type shop link there. It's not going to be a pretty link, but it would work. You really want to use that button, but you'd be able to use both ways. So this is also the way that you'd be able to use it with text messaging, by the way. This same concept here without the button. You'd be able to use just the shop link. Let's show you what that looks like. This would be a better way to do it. So here's a block there. And here we're going to delete this guy. So this would be like this, the difference. This could be for SMS, it would work. It's just not going to be as pretty. And this is going to be for like basically all other channels that allow you to have a button. We'll hit publish here. And in this case, we could hit preview, continue, and you should see there's the button. Now, when we click on that shop button, bam, son, there's our TG product for $5.99. We didn't include any picture. So it looks like it's broken there. We can fix that very, very easily. How you do that, Ryan? Don't worry, man. I'll show you. That's my job, baby. I love my job. How would we fix it? We're going to go to our tools section here. And we go over to the e-commerce spot. Go to your settings. And we got our web shop. If I go to the list without an image and click save, it's immediately going to look way more better. Screwed. Way more better, right? I can add that thing in there, like swimwear. And then if you look here, you can see maybe. Boom. Let's just take this stuff away. So look, what I did, here's my deal. Let's go back to the flow, make sure you can see all that good stuff. Let's see, how many contacts do we have? We still got, we don't have quite enough to have this thing shut down just yet, which is good. So analytics here. And all right, so click the shop. This was just made in the flow builder. Here's the TG purchase. This is made for Telegram because my friend here, I know I saw it somewhere in the comments. He wanted to see a transaction in Telegram. So we hit continue. There it is, shop. There is our product already in our cart from last time. Let's trash it though, in case we missed it. Let's pop it in there, TG product. Let's buy 2 of them because we're balling. There's our cart. Let's go ahead and check on out, son. Let's pick it up or deliver. You can choose to have these disappear if you like. Let's add a little 18% tip so they know we're not a cheapo. So let's buy our $1,400 product. Now we purchase this. We get the thank you. And we got the receipt. Do y'all see how fast this is working? There's not a possibility, not a single possibility for any of these legacy platforms or any of these El Cheapo platforms to do what we've just done. Not a single one, but it gets better. This is just e-commerce, okay? And there's so much more to the e-commerce side. But let's just hit preview here, and we should be able to see. There's our link. There's our web shop. You see that? Gangster. So you have all the different ways. You like that? Gucci time. So I've got another thing I'm going to show you here. And I'll show you all the things. So I have a bunch of accounts, as you might imagine. CodeGPT is one of them. And so I made a cool little GPT for you guys so you can understand prompt engineering even a little bit more better. In my integrations here, let's see, what does it say? Tried prompt hacking for the kicks by asking for burgers and then had to remove a stop sign and answered the burger question in an interesting response. And it answered the burger in an interesting response for the sign removal. And you can go deep on that. Like the more, what does it say? Wanted to post a response but won't take in this chat. Can I send it in Discord? You don't need to do that. I mean, what you could do is provide more examples. Like if you're getting something that you don't expect, it's really just a matter of include the question and then provide the desired answer. And then OpenAI or Gemini will take that answer and understand, okay, when the user ever says anything like this, or any of these words or meanings or connected words are here, and we've been shown the response to give, that's essentially the basics of pattern prompt engineering or prompt engineering based on patterns. That's a whole neural network concept. These words are connected. So if you, to answer your question, if you are including the right show and tell method, like your prompt will be perfect, like skipping all the other parts, but you can always make it better. Anyways, this is what we made for CodeGPT for you. Super duper simple. And I provided an example. What is CodeGPT, Ryan? Well, it's this little thing I made. So a lot of you guys may or may not know you have the ability to create landing pages and to create emails. One thing that I've not had a lot of time to spend on is an email editor. And so I wanted to change that. But I didn't want to like do the traditional route of like the WordPress feel. So I created this CodeGPT for you. And so this guy is, hello, code creators. What up? What y'all want? We're going to make a landing page. And let's make one for Station 300. This is their logo. Copy the image address here is what I'll do. And let's do this. Where's my other stuff go? Let's do, I need a landing page for the bowling alley we own called Station 300. I'll provide the logo, but it needs to be a super beautiful 3-section page to answer the 3 basic questions about why someone should take advantage of our brand new bowling special deal. Make sure to use beautiful colors and gradient backgrounds and this image for the logo. Boom. Let me show you guys something thugging. At least a little bit. So let's see what we got. We got our code here. And what we'll do view the source, paste that monkey. Boom, son. Look at that. So the logo we didn't get through, but that's okay. Because watch, we can insert an image. And I think I've got, where'd their website go? Right here. Copy image. I bet you I copied the link address. Copy image address is what we need. Paste that monkey right there. Boom. There it is. All right, bet. So, and we can make this text black if we want to. Right, so boom. That's all fine and dandy. And we can even go back into the source code and copy it. Go back into code GPT and say, take a look at this. Take a look at my code and optimize it. And instead of the current orange and yellow gradient, I'd rather it be a deep, dark black and purple background. And also include a few other images. Here are those image links and the original code. I need to include the links too. Let's do this one. Okay, there's a link here I can grab. Let's use this one. This dude's like, I think I know that guy. Copy image address. My bad, yo. I forgot to give you the links to the new images I needed you to add. Silly. Please add these strategically and make sure there's padding around the images and that the design is of utmost importance. All right, so there's one. Let's do one more. And let's do specials, which I'll got for this, but Taco Tuesday, wings, 5 burger. Okay, let's do this burger thing. Copy the image address and paste this monkey. Gucci. All right, now let's see what we got. See if it got our purple request too. Do you see it? This is how powerful prompt engineering is, man. We just made our own prompting code GPT, super duper fast. Close that bad boy there. Let's see, is it working? Man, boom, 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 Hey, now what do you do with this, Ryan? First of all, we want to take this little HTML bracket away because you don't need that. You don't need that. And we're going to put the little thingy here. So image, and I'm missing something with that image. It's okay. Copy the image address and paste that guy right there. Boom. All right, bet. Let's do view source. Save, son. So that's much more better. Silly image. Okay, cool. Endless fun. All right, so let's do this. Let's view the source again. And let's do this one more time. Make sure to include 3 sections and then create a beautiful join birthday club now section as well with a beautiful button centered right in the middle of it. That will go to google.com as a placeholder. Boom. All right. Our web chat is so sick. All right. So we're going to get the code returned and we'll try this one more again. And copy that monkey. Boop, boop, boop. Look, there's the button right there. So we're going to correct this logo again. I'll figure out what's wrong with that deal. That's annoying. But it's easy. I'm sure it'll be easy to fix. We'll do our image here. And here's the image of their link. Copy. Okay. I probably just clicking the wrong one. Image address is the one you want. All right. Paste it. Let's make it look a more bigger. 250. Bam. Now the logo more bigger. Okay, cool. So now what do you do with this, Ryan? Well, you can view the source code, copy it, and then you can go over to your flows. And you can do a couple different things. You can go to landing page. How do you do a landing page, Ryan? Hit this little plus sign here and click on landing page. Right? All you need to do here is then click add content code and paste that monkey. I love saying that. This just sounds fun to me. All right, so paste the monkey, preview the monkey. There's our landing page right there, son. So that's pretty slick. We can delete the little extra HTML right there we don't need. No problem. No harm done there. Whoa. Skirt. Done. Done. Publish. All right, preview, and we see it's gone. All right, and so the last thing that we can do is understand this will also work in email. So I can take this same exact code, copy, and I can instead do an email. And so someone had asked about drip campaigns earlier. Here is a great answer for you. I'm going to add content, hit code, throw it right there. I don't even need the button. And I'm going to just be like, yo. All right. And so this email would literally, if I had it set up, because there's no from email address, because this is a brand new account, I've not set it up yet. This would look exactly like it does on the landing page, which is right here. This would be your email, and you click this, and it goes to Google for now, but it could go to your offer. But like, let me explain something to you guys. Like, this is one of the most valuable things in marketing, really. So like, okay, this is a landing page, but let's make this the starting step. And we're going to rename this to drip number 1. All right. So what has happened? This will be the first like welcome email, right? Shout out to Kelly for always having us organized. Let's make this our drip campaign. Oops. What we can do is we can move this to drip here. Continue. Oops. I guess we can't move that there like that. We can do it like this though. Hold on. Skirt. No. Don't want to do that. I want to throw it in the folder. Bam. Now it's in there, son. Well, we might need to fix all that. We might need to fix that. There might not be anything in there. We're in there, right? We go add a button for that one. We should be able to put that thing right in there, though. Not the JavaScript part. I want to make it work. Come on, man. It should work. It's seeing it. I don't know why it's not working. We'll fix that monkey, though. Oops. Move it. There's none in there. Why? Lame. Okay, so we'll do it like this. We'll just make a new flow here, and we'll say email 1, because there's really no difference. But I know I need to fix something now. Easy enough. We'll add our email block, and it really doesn't matter what this says. We just want to have like a consecutive name behind it, I guess you'd say. Email number 1, right? So this is our drip campaign folder, and we can just duplicate. Every time this is a new email, this is going to just become a much more expensive, more powerful bot. So there's email 2. Three. Let's make this one be 1. This would be 4. Oops, going too fast. And this will be 5. Went a little out of order there, but we got all our numbers. So if you're imagining that you've just taken the time to hit ChatGPT up 5 times, you've got now 5 different flows that you have in your folder called Drip XC. Excuse me. So what I would then do is say, okay, great. Now we're going to go to our tools section, and we're going to go to our drip campaigns. Okay, so we see our folders right here. We can click on add, and we can say new sub. All right, so this screen, difficult. Just kidding. You only have one button to click. Message. All right, and so you click on the one you want to send. In this case, we see all of our stuff right here. Drip number 1, it really needs to be email 1. This is what we think we made. Email 1. We'll send this one immediately. From this point in time, we're going to then decide in our drip campaign which one's going next. So when does email 2 get sent from this point in time? I think it should be sent maybe in 7 days. That's email number 2. Email number 3. This could be 14 days. This could be, and let's make that 3. This could be email number 4. And this is going to be 30 days, or maybe 28 days. And then we can send an email 5 in days. We can do in 364 days. How about that? Now, why are we doing this? You've got to understand, guys, that the easier things are in general, the less powerful, the less valuable they're going to be. So when you try to sell, even if you're doubling up on a $49 price we charge, it's not going to get you. You're going to have to scale fast. Unless like a deal you make not one by one, you're getting the whole hotel chain or the whole restaurant group. An FAQ bot serving these clients is extremely valuable. But mark my words, 6 to 8 months from now, every single chatbot that does not have the FAQ ability through an LLM is going to be a joke. They're going to be behind. They're going to lose customers. It ain't going to be good. So that's a given. You're going to have AI to power your chatbot or you're done, because this will be too easy. Now, the hard part, the hard things, that's where we have just dominated, because all the hard stuff that people didn't even consider doing, we've already done it. We've integrated. We've made the friends. We've made the connections. We've got the statuses. We've done all the things in the right way. Shout out Meta. Shout out OpenAI. They've really given us a lot of credibility with their badge and certificate system and such. But if I'm lying, I'm dying. My name ain't Ryan. Which one's more valuable? An FAQ bot that answers everything perfectly, super fast, exactly on your brand. Is that worth more? Or the same thing plus the ability to have outbound outreach, to have automated email nurturing campaigns? This is the difference. This is a much more expensive bot when you can say, you got social media posts out there, partner? No problem. Not only can we get your leads generated and qualified through our website widget, since you're already investing on social media too, we can install our AI and automation there as well. And we can go from comment to customer. And you can be confident that when that comment comes in, you're getting more than just a little digital fist bump. Instead, you're getting a customer that's going to be communicated with on a timely basis that you've set. This is an amazing thing. Comment to customer list. What's the customer list do? Well, in this scenario, that comment on a post that before you, the guru, the new AI expert in town, before you educated them on the proper way to do things, thanks to Kelly and Wendy and Os's trainings, you can say, well, listen, not only can you're doing fine on social, maybe not, but if you don't know what you're getting out of it, other than the pat on the back and the number of likes or something, what are you tangibly getting? What we can do, I'll get you their names, email, phone number, zip code, address, whatever you need. But we're not going to just give you the data and just give you the numbers and let you go deal with it. For just this additional tier or this recommended price package, we handle the entire process for you as far as email marketing goes. Now, when you include email marketing and chatbots, tell me which one's going to be more. It's not possible to be less money and offer more things, right? You see what I'm saying here? So look, every time you're adding another email, you could have 12 emails that are just touch points that are sent on a predefined basis using AI to write the thing. So you're not even actually writing the email. You're just prompting it to be written based on what you've decided it to be written on in each scenario. So this is the welcome. This is the, if you're still with us, this is the have you seen our new thing? Like, you don't have to make them all up front. You could. This is a lot more valuable than just an FAQ bot. This will be the FAQ bot. If you don't have it, you're behind again. But if you're not including more ways for you to retain clients and keep them for a long time, you're doing yourself a disservice. Could your client potentially use a dashboard like this and do this themselves if you train them? If you train them, they're not going to get that training in other places necessarily yet. I mean, we're not that out there like that for the whole public, but we're here for you. But anyways, we would save this thing. And so now we'll have our drip campaign new sub messages here. You see how this is working? Right? And so drip campaigns, flows. And here's all my stuff here. All right, let's do one thing. I just want to try one thing here. So I've got all the emails there. I just want to see what is up with this thing right here too, like where I can't, you know what, it might be one thing right here. Drip first. Sorry, it's a personal test. Dripped first message. Let's just see. I gotta be able to move that sucker where I want to. Move to there. Can't do it. Why? I will figure that out. That should be able to do what we wanted to do. I would definitely think so. Because I didn't take this from anything here. Yeah. We'll fix that. We'll fix that sucker. I bet you I know exactly what happened there. But we see our stuff here. This is all Gucci. And now we just got to figure out how we get them to be subscribed. Not so difficult, I promise. So in this case, what we could do is let's make a new flow. This should be the last thing we show tonight. This will be email sign up newsletter. is one of my favorite functions. And so what we'll do here is it's just going to be the simplest thing ever. Actions. Ready for it. Subscribe to Drip Campaign. Boom. That's it. So how do we make it work? This is called newsletter. We're going to go to our settings section here. Integrations and prompt engineering. Auto-GPT is turned on. So nothing else matters. It's just rocking and rolling like we want. We need to create a function. And the function is going to collect data. Collect contact data. Allows the user to provide their name and email address to join the newsletter. All right, so we'll do full name, and then we'll do email. Okay, so on the left-hand side, it'll be the user's full name, user's email. All right, and so when this is satisfied, we'll then get the newsletter flow. We'll click continue. Integrations, and we're going to turn on this function. So let's go to the function, have some fun, collect user data, and we'll just say at the top here, we'll say, if a user requests to join the newsletter, you must, without any exception, collect their first name, last name, and email in order for them to be added to the list. All right, bet. So we just added more things into our prompt. It's not a huge prompt here. Works for me. Continue. And let's go to our flows. And let's hit up our welcome message. Let's just hit preview here. All right, cool. So I am blah, 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 blah. Ready to help create your day. And what did we say we wanted to do here? I already forgot. Let me put it in our prompt just now. That no monster's getting me, boy. All right, let's see. What do we do? Oh, yeah, newsletter. Bro, I heard y'all had a gangster newsletter. I'm trying to get in on that. It should ask us for our name, email, and phone number. Or because it's code GPT, it really is going to want to give us code, which I didn't necessarily think of that. So that's okay, though. What we'll do. What we will do, make sure I'm not in the inbox here. I'm going to say, yo. Oh, you know what? We're past our contact limit. That's what it is. Guaranteed. Is that where we're in? Am I in the right place? Where am I? Where's our contacts? 15. I mean, we still got some people. Just make sure. Code GPT. All right, bet. I need I have connected to a human agent. That's what it. So I needed to include that into a prompt. I knew that's probably what it was gonna be. So I threw it back in there. And what we'll do is we'll go to settings, integrations, edit, and now it'll work. No, I need to join the newsletter. No, I need to know what is going on. Nope. Join news. Join newsletter, please. All right, so we need to make sure we take over that human agent because we really like that's a hardcore prompt. I guess I did for this. So we'll just take this away, and we'll say important, and that usually will also solve it. To be extra careful, we can also delete this guy. Clear and delete, and when you refresh, he gone. All right, and so let's go here. Copy. Let's refresh and see if we can. Nah, so that's a dead one. We'll go back to our flows like we should. And let's just go to the AI welcome message. Preview. And it's going to tell us what's up. And I'm going to say, let's see, what were we going to say? Oh, the newsletter. Yo, I'm trying to join your newsletter. What are my next steps? Boom, there it is. So I would be like, Snoop Dogg is my first and last name. 843-505-1657 is my phone number. Sorry, I need a first name and last name. Sorry, it's Clarence Davis. Clarence Davis. Boom. Great. Thank you. Now here's the code you're going to choose. So look at that. So this is your sign up form, bro. They just gave us a sign up form. We didn't even really ask. That's so stunner. But we should also see. Boom. Subscribe to the new drip campaign. All right. So this is what should be attached to my account every single time that I've completed that function. So, because that's the newsletter function. So, guys, that's a monster free Ryan right there. I can still go 2 hours without that stuff. I'll tell you, this is beyond what people can understand what's happening. Like most people, they don't even understand ChatGPT. I bet, like, I would say probably if I had to guess, 4 out of your friends actually use it on a regular basis, 2 to 3, maybe daily. Nobody understands it like you do if you're making chatbots instead of just being the user. You're not the user here. You're the one creating the users and connecting with them at scale. And for that, I thank you. And I thank you for all the support, all the positivity. Like, man, it's so scary to be on the internet and put yourself out there. And I've forgotten a whole bunch of stuff I was going to go over today. And that's always embarrassing when you blank out. And it's always also embarrassing when you make a mistake. But at the same time, I'm doing it, man. I'm doing it for you guys. I'm not doing this to look a certain way. I'm not a YouTuber. If you have not understood this by now, you're going to know that if you decide to roll with us. I'm not a YouTuber. I'll never be a YouTuber. I don't want to be. What I want to do is solve massive, major, intense problems that the world does not understand they're going to face. And I can't do that by myself. I'm not the smartest apple from the tree, man. I'm from South Kakalaki. I'm country, man, but I care a lot. And I know that the network is your net worth concept is a thing. Doesn't define you by any means, but we're stronger together. With the amount of chatbot builders that are now with us, our small little less than 10-person company is actually quite massive. And what's happening, but no one wants to really say the quiet part out loud, but I ain't afraid. Kelly's not afraid either. We just say how it is, man, and we back up with what we say. It means it can always be true if we say it definitively. In my opinion, like, I don't say things that I don't know to definitively to be true. And if it's a theory, I welcome people to challenge it. But what's happening here is the smartest in SaaS, traditional SaaS software. There's been a big mistake made in the past several years, where in order to attract mass numbers of people to use their software so they can get more money, what do? They introduce a freemium free plan, ongoing. And that's a very generous thing to do. It's a very nice thing to do. If you're making that application to just solve the problem, open source it. That's the best thing to do. If you're trying to make money, deal with quality customers. So that being said, we don't face the many problems the bigger guys do that have already scaled, but they're facing problems they've never faced before. This is not picking on one. I just called out all of them and showed you on my screen that most of them are not even believers in their own product to even have it available on their freaking homepage, bro. This is an atrocity. They should really look hard at themselves in the mirror to sell something that they don't even use themselves. That's bad, you know. It doesn't make sense to me. Not only that, the pricing, they are forced to charge more than us. Why? Their infrastructure costs a lot more than it does for us. We've done our homework. We've not made the same mistake to have 80%, 75%, 70% of our base be free, unpaid users who take up the time and resources of the company that should be allocated and prioritized to the paying customers. Kelly said it so spot on. She's footed the bill for software for not for us anymore, that's for sure. But in the past we've all had to pay to play, whether it was you go into the college or university and you're paying to play, so you get that you get or attempt to get that big old piece of paper that says graduate on it or whatever. I've got one. Not a single client of mine has ever asked for it. They've never asked to see my college or university diploma. They've never. And I would laugh at them if they did, but I do have it. Thanks, Mom, for framing it. But like, this whole world is like flipped. People don't want to give up on their own. They don't want to give up on these old legacy products. That's their core product. We had to pivot. We pivoted fast and went all in. And instead of us trying to get as many people into our ecosystem, we only invest in those who invest in us. And that has been an inspiring difference. It's one thing to get a complaint or to get a message or to receive a request from someone you don't know that does not invest in you. That's just they're trying things out. It's a whole deeper conversation, and it has a much different meaning when someone has come to me or someone on the team, whether it be Wendy. Everyone loves people would much rather go to Wendy than me. I would too. But they go to us and they tell us these things or ask us these things that we can accommodate. We see people in the chat That, and it's not just because we want the activity, but when we know you, again, that people do business with what? Who they know, like, and trust. There are so many people who I've never met in person in our groups, in our Discord, that have paid to play. That, man, I would give them the shirt off of my, like, I can't tell you how many I've purchased books from our co-creators. I've read the books. I wish I had my coffee mug that I bought from a co-creator who has a storefront with us out in Canada. Shout out all the by the way, to the Canadian customers. I don't give you guys enough love for the longest time. It was just the OG Keith, but we're getting pretty known in Canada, and that's a super cool thing. The best part about it is we're going to have to be known, because we're going to have to be able to provide solutions to these struggling businesses, and the ones that are not. I mean, one of the best restaurants. Again, I'm a restaurant guy, of course. For those of you who followed my story, but like, it's heartbreaking to see another one in my area close. This wasn't one that I was working with by any means, but when you're not when you're not fully invested in technology and social media and the internet and like making things work for yourself, you will not win. When you fall asleep at the wheel, when you kiss innovation goodbye, when you think you're the best of the best and you can't touch this. Well, that's when people like me and Wendy and Asta and Brian and Ben and Kelly and Tatsuri and Bright and Brian, we come in and rush you. And the whole co-creator gang is behind us because we're behind them. And so if you fall asleep at the wheel, skirt, we're coming in there. If you take a day off, we're working triple time. If you decide to be greedy, the route that we take is always, always, always the opposite. So no, we don't have no Lambos here. But I guarantee our co-creators will have some whatever vehicles they want. And y'all can't say the same other platforms. It's up to you guys. And that's not right. We're going to fix that. And we're going to just enjoy being ahead. And all the solutions that we're bringing that the other guys cannot. This is the reason that we're doing it, because we're the swarm, like I said. I think I go so long on these things, they like cut me off on the music. Isn't that funny? I bet you there's like a time limit, and they're like, oh, he's gone past 2 hours, cut him off, unplug him. That's his cue. Well, I hope you guys have learned something here. Always here for you. Listen, my number, 843-505-1657. I'm here for you. Call me. Remember, I do have an amazing support team, and they are 24/7. All around the world, we're employing more and more people at rates that these are not the people that we employ, guys. I can't tell you enough. I mean, I truly have like deep respect for them because they're all very smart people, but they're dedicated to the brand. They're dedicated to their team. They deal with me, which is a difficult thing to do. And they love the people that they're helping. And this goes from the top down for me from me to Wendy all the way down. The requirement to work with like on our side, on the internal side, and they'll all tell you, I don't care if they know the answers to the questions immediately ever. This is like so transparent. You're like in the business meeting room right now, guys. Those of you who have stuck around, you're in the freaking boardroom of Chatbot Builder. This is real. I tell them, I don't care if you know the answer. You're going to learn the answer because we're going to teach you. They're going to also teach the bot, because the bot will continually must get better. The number one thing that we care about is speed to that person in need, and then to understand the problem. If we don't know the answer, we can find out the answer very quickly because I'm very accessible. Wendy, she knows everything too. That's how we work. We want to make sure that we find out if it comes down to a human needs to help this person. We'll get the information, and Ben is getting an awesome system together. We're making our inbox better all the time. It's getting faster all the time. We care about your success because the difference between our model and every other model out there, it goes back to the money. We've taken $0 because we haven't needed any. You guys are our investors. But in order for us to sustain, we got to do a hella good job. No cutting corners, no playing around. And we got to really make sure that you guys feel you're getting the utmost value, that you're in a community that is actually taken care of. There's not a single person I've ever met that comes close to obviously Asta to managing a community. This community should be a paid thing, but we would never do. Mark, we will never do that. We'll never have an official paid community, and I'll never do that. You guys should do that because the knowledge you're learning so fast. This is valuable stuff. You could totally. That is a big trend, but that's not our trend. That's your thing to do if you want to. You guys should be making the templates from moving over. Like if you've come over from VoiceFlow or Bot Press, not Press, whatever, you guys should be making templates because I don't know that those platforms. I don't have time to learn these things. They're going to take me hours and hours to learn. Just to your point, I've offered people to come up here to show us how it's done. No one will take us up on that offer. And the CEO or engineers of VoiceFlow, Bot Press, MiniChat, UChat, WhoChat, whatever, you guys can come on this anytime in March and prove us wrong. State the case on why the product is better in any way, and you won't be able to do it. But if you'd like to take that challenge, you can share this, tag them. I don't know who they are. Tag them, and I'll be absolutely profesh, super nice, chill mode, Ryan. I might even take the hat off. That intimidates people. But I promise you they won't do it. None of them will, because they will be destroyed. They'll be embarrassed, and they won't have any excuses to their investors. That's what's really the deal. Anyways, March has been fun. Kelly dropped bombs. It's a hard act to follow, but I gave my best tonight. Prompt engineering. You can do a lot of fun things. You can do things people don't know that are possible yet. So take advantage of that and help them exceed and succeed better than their competition. This in turn helps you. This was a fun one, but it's going to get better and better and better and better, baby. Thank y'all so much for hanging out. I'll see you again soon. You think I've not done enough lives or done too many lives? I'll tell you what, we're about to go live every day for the most part. Once we get this schedule rolling, we've got some really good help coming from Kelly. She's getting us organized and ready to just dominate. We're going harder than every other platform. Even if they've got 300 employees, 200 employees to our less than 10, we've got thousands of co-creators around the world at this point. We are unstoppable. We are the best in the game. I want you to go to bed or go off to work, build your bots today, and understand that you are the best. And we're not going to be stopped. Fist bump it, baby. Y'all have a good night. We're all the bot kings, and we're all the bot kings. But Joel, you're the man, baby. I'm going to call you here in a minute.